Playing center field, number 16, Andrew Webster. At first base, number 4, Malcolm Lee. Wearing number 14 for the Red Sox, Lachlan Elbert. At second base, number 7, Thomas Tessier. Wearing number 20, playing right field, Cole Rain. And wearing number 1 for the Red Sox, Cale Sear. Coaching the Red Sox, Long Lee. Colin Sear. And manager, Joe Jabreen. And now the host team for this game, your Kingston Colts, starting off, wearing number 6, Declan Cashman. Wearing number 26 for the Colts, Robbie Carmichael. At first base, number 21, batting third, Caleb Hardy. At third base, number 77, Charlie Harnden. Wearing number 17, Declan Bowie. Number 7, Lucas Rogers. Wearing number 11, Bryson Hollywood. Wearing number 23 behind the plate, Lucas Valente. Wearing number 10 at second base, Charlie Labarge. Number 3, Max Harnden. And number 44, Liam Kirkpatrick. Wearing number 60, Casey Cunningham. Our officials for this afternoon's game behind the plate, Mr. Jack Burnett from Kentville. At first base from Ottawa, Mr. Richard Morin. Also from Ottawa, at second base, Mr. Tyler Reddick. And at third base from Cornwall, Mr. Phil Marlowe. Now we'll do our Little League pledges.
Just kidding.
Before that, I'll ask you if you're able to please stand, remove your caps, while we play our national anthem. our Little League pledge. We'll start in French from the Orleans Red Sox. Edison Jabreen and the parent Isabel McGinnis. And in English, we'll have Liam Kirkpatrick come up and the parent April Kirkpatrick.
Right over here, folks.
It's been English, guys.
We are.
I trust in God, I love my country, and I will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I will always do my best.
Je crois en Dieu, j'aime mon pays et je respecterai les lois. Je jouerai honnêtement et j'essaierai de gagner. Mais que je gagne ou non, je ferai toujours de mon mieux.
Very good.
I will teach all children to play fair and do their best. I will positively support all managers, coaches, and players. I will respect the decisions of the umpires. I will praise a good effort despite the outcome of the game.
J'enseignerai à tous les enfants à jouer avec fair play et à faire de leur mieux. Je soutiendrai positivement tous les managers, entraîneurs et joueurs. Je respecterai les décisions des arbitres. Je féliciterai les efforts fournis, quel que soit le résultat du match.
Are you ready, boys? Let's play ball.
Nate, they're just going to swing that door open. Can you just slide down a little or slide in, either one? You can put it right up against the fence and it'll stay open.
Go boys, hungry, hungry! I've got Eddie, Liam, Gray! Nate, your job is to make sure that door does not close.
Oh, okay. Jump ready for the Tampa. Back to back.
Like the first game's gonna start at 9 a.m.? That's what we're Okay. Big game, boys. Let's go here. Let's go, boys. We play this team. We can beat them. Let's go.
You know, I don't want to lose the head.
Yeah, I still don't really know.
Hello and welcome here to beautiful Kingston, Ontario on a Friday night at Cricket Field. My name's Jacob Ewing, joined alongside producer Rias Hennessy. It's Game 3 on Day 3 of the 2026 Eastern Canadians Intermediate Championships, and it's the host team, the Kingston Colts, taking on the Orleans Red Sox. Just from a couple hours up to 4:01, two teams looking to get into the win column. And after this game, one of them will be on that side. Starting pitcher this evening for the Colts, number 26, Robbie Carmichael. Will get the job. He's pitched in the first game for the Colts as well, but had a 1 day's rest in, well, that day being yesterday due to the off day for the Kingston. And 2-1, strike three on leadoff hitter Edison Jabreen. And there's a leadoff punch out and a strong way to start the afternoon for Carmichael. As we'll see Jabreen in the bottom of the inning at the mound. For the Red Sox as well. And there's Liam McInnes. That's on the outside for ball one. The Colts played a full game thriller on Wednesday against the Oakville Whitecaps, one that ended 8-7 final score, where the Colts stormed on back but didn't have the final run in them to tie it up. As Carmichael blows one by him for strike number one. And for the Red Sox, well, in yesterday's game against the Trois-Rivières Blackbirds, 14-4 loss in the 11 a.m. start, and then they played the midday game on a Wednesday, and it was an 11-1 loss against the Diamond. Back-to-back mercy rule defeats for Orleans. Looking to switch that here today. There's the 2-1. And strike two as it clips the bottom of the zone. And Carmichael starting off strong. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Strike three swinging, and it's back-to-back punch-outs from Robbie Carmichael as he's looking to retire the side in order to start the ball game and create some momentum for the Colts. Grayson and Peters due up next. And first pitch on the outside. And I'll start off with a 1-0 count. Holds off down low, ball two. And he'll take a lead. Count now in his favor. Here's the 2-0. And gets contact on it, fouls it back for the first strike. That's the first bit of contact that the Red Sox have had through the first three batters, so get a feel for something. And down the middle takes it looking. As Pierce didn't flinch on that pitch, and now he's got a battle. Carmichael searching for three straight strikeouts to start the ball game. And he's got a 2-2 situation to make it happen. And got him! Strike three swinging, and Robbie Carmichael has came to play as the Colts retire the side in order and will send themselves to the bat with a bit of momentum. We'll see if they can turn that phenomenal pitching from Robbie Carmichael into some offense. When we come back, Colts with an opportunity to open the scoring. You're watching the 2026 Eastern Canadians Intermediate Championships. Bottom of the first inning as the Colts with their first crack at the bat. Declan Cashman swings at one up high for strike one. Starting pitcher this evening for the boys in red, the Red Sox, Edison Jabreen. The lefty will take to the rubber. Cashman pulls that one to third. Diving stop to keep it in front of him. 5-3 in time. Fantastic play by the third baseman. I believe that's Hunter Laporte. It is. Phenomenal. Keeps it in front of him, and the throw is on the target. There's Robbie Carmichael. Swings on the first pitch, pops this one up in the infield. Two chasing it down, and it will drop down in foul territory, so the end result will be a strike. But Carmichael, we've already brought it up a couple times, but struck out the side in the top of the inning. Let's see what the kid's got at the plate this time. Here's the 0-1. And he pulls this one to left field. And Robbie Carmichael is on fire. Got himself a base hit and is aboard for the Colts. And there's Callum Pardee trying to advance the runner to his scoring position. First pitch from the lefty. Pardee flies this one up to right field, and it will drop down after the right fielder stumbled on his initial launch to try to travel the distance of the ball, as that was Cole Rain out in right field. And it will get down for a base for Pardee. As that was a bit of a blooper there in right field, and Charlie Herndon, the cleanup hitter, now has two on and a runner in scoring position. Long look back at second. Outside of the first pitch. Here's the 1-0. And Herndon with an early swing. Runner down to third. The slide in there good and safe. As Carmichael will extend the base, and that also allows Pardee to advance himself to second. So both runners will take advantage. And it's 1-1 after an early swing there from Herndon. It's time called by the Orleans coach. We'll go have a word with the home plate umpire. Discuss some rules. They look to be all sorted out. We'll continue with Herndon's 1-1 count. Outside, ball two. Herndon ropes it to center field. He'll get one RBI. Will he make it two? Pardee is held up, and it's the right decision. But it's an RBI single for Charlie Herndon, and the Colts have opened the ball game. And here's Declan Bowie, the shortstop. I'll try to add more to the lead. Bowie, first pitch swinging, flies this one to shallow right. Two are going for it, and they're able to make the grab. Runner's going to tag up and go home. The play is close, but Pardee will win it as he slides on in there. And the Colts double down. It's 2-0. As that was deep forward infielder into the outfield, as that was Thomas Tessier, who almost collided with Cole Rain. Able to make the grab, though, so for the second out. And there's Lucas Rogers with the lefty versus lefty matchup. And a runner at third trying to make it 3-zip. Rogers up the middle and reacting in time is Edison Jabreen. And that will get the adrenaline going. Had to be on his toes and he was ready for it. And that will be the third and final out to end the first inning. The Colts capitalize and open the scoring. It's a 2-0 lead for the host team. And when we come back, the Red Sox will have an opportunity to get on the board themselves. They're watching the 2026 Eastern Canadian Intermediate Championships. Fans from around the city coming in on a Friday night. No better way to spend it than to watch the Kingston Colts trying to get in the win column as they're underway here in the top of the second inning. Leading things off, third baseman Hunter Laporte swings on the first pitch as that is Robbie Carmichael. Back on the mound for a second consecutive inning. He's had 3 punch-outs already. Very successful. As look for a punt attempt. That comes right back to our home plate camera. Nice little shake for the fans at home. As that one ricochets rapidly, and we'll start with a 1-1 count. Or pardon me, an 0-2 count, make that. Down to the dirt, ball 1. Let's go back to a 1-2 pitch. Hits that again, and back-to-back balls going the way of Laporte. The 2-2. Laporte, ground ball, skipping and jumping. The barge gets in front of it, tossed to first as fast as he can. It's fast enough. Charlie LaBarge needed fast reaction times, and he's got it there. As that was a weird skipper to him at second base, but he hangs on and makes the play, and there's 1 down. And there's Thomas Bouchard. And paints the outside in the first pitch for a strike. Love the 0-1. That's down to the dirt. Splits the first 2. So Colts infield looking Right now, Charlie Herndon at third, Bowie at shortstop, second base, Charlie LaBarge, and first base, Callum Party. And that one is ripped over top of Herndon at third for a base hit for Bouchard. And the Red Sox have their first runner of the evening. Here's Ryder DeBow, the catcher for the Red Sox. Trying to extend their newly found base runner to a scoring position. As Carmichael, for the first time this game, has a runner to worry about. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to the third baseman. Herndon handles and lightly tosses it across diamond in time. And there's 2 down. And there's Andrew Webster to try to keep the top of the inning alive, as the Colts try to defend off this base runner who's now on second base. Outside, ball 1. And well, as expected, most fans we've had here at cricket today, the Colts game on a Friday evening. I'm guessing people getting off of work, friends and family. That's ball 2 in the count. You can see there's a lot of people on left field, lawn chairs. The bleachers are also starting to fill up out there. 2-0 from Carmichael. That's strike 1, gets the call. Strike 2. Hovering around the top of the zone into the shoulders. And Carmichael a chance to find his 4th punch out and send his team to the offense. 2-2. Gets him looking. And Robbie Carmichael strands the runner and makes his walk back to the dugout to give his boys a chance to extend their lead. When we come back, it's the Colts on the offense in the bottom 2. Bottom of the second inning as the Colts back on the offense. They scored 2 in the bottom of the first and would like to extend it here. As there's Bryson Hollywood. First pitch swinging underneath of it. Left center field, and initially it looked like there may have been a miscommunication, but underneath of it was Andrew Webster. And there's 1 down after 1 pitch. As the Colts look to be aggressive at the bats right away. Lucas Valente, the catcher, will have his first at bat. That's up high. First strike. Jabreen, the lefty, left a couple base runners stranded in the bottom of the first. 2 runs allowed, though. We're going to clean things up here. Keep the game as close as possible. There's the 1-1. Valente will foul that one back off the first base line. Hits a tree, actually, and comes on down. 1-2 from Jabreen. Valente smashes this one to deep center field. It is gone. Lucas Valente put everything he had into that ball. It's a perfect hit. And the Colts make it 3-0. As that was a no-doubter. Valente didn't even run out of the box. It was just a strut down to first base. And here's Charlie Labarge. And he'll try to follow that up. He fouls it back. But you can add the name of Lucas Valente to the small list of 3 people who have hit home runs so far through the first 9 games here in Kingston. As Labarge will split the first 2 pitches, 1 apiece. Labarge skies this one in the infield, and Jabreen will step off the mound and make it on the infield grass for out number 2. There's Max Herndon as the Colts work through the order. Herndon, ground ball. Shortstop first to it, and an easy fast play by Grayson Peters to end the inning. And well, there was only 1 hit, but it was a thing of beauty as Lucas Valente adds to the tally all by himself with a bomb of a homer. And when we come back, it's the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox looking to respond. Top of the third. In Kingston, Red Sox back on the bat, still looking for their first runs of the game. Winning things off, number 4, Malcolm Lee. As Lee swings on one on the inside and will foul it off. As he took a stab at it, that was very much inside by the hands, though. He fouls that one off again. Almost hit his teammate in the on-deck circle. As that will keep Lachlan Halbert on his toes. He'll go 0-2 down. Carmichael looking for his 5th punch out. It's ball 1. Just throwing straight heat here early on in the at-bat against Lee. See if he goes back to the heat. 1-2. That's ball 2. Two to Lee. And strike 3 will be dropped. An easy play down the first base line in time. And Carmichael continues his dominance on the hill. And while Carmichael is on fire right now, but they have Max Herndon in the bullpen taking his warm-up. And you wonder if they want to keep Carmichael under a certain pitch threshold to keep him available for upcoming days. And there's Lachlan Albert. The 0-1, contact, chopper. Herndon will cut it off. And a light little throw had to be controlled. And he got it in time. He recovers with the bare hand. As Herndon didn't put enough speed on it. It was a one-upper to Callum Party at first. But he's able to recover as he grabs it with his bare left hand just before the foot of Albert can touch the base. And there's 2 down. Here's Thomas Tessier. And strike 1 looking. Tessier, the second baseman for Leeds. And Carmichael whips one in there for strike 2, and he takes an early lead, which has been a common theme so far throughout the batters here early on in the first 3 innings. Can he make it 3 clean? The 0-2. And Tessier will stay alive as he gets a piece of it. Will keep us at 2 strikes, though. There's the 0-2 to Tessier. Got him! Robbie Carmichael continues his dominance. Another 3-up, 3-down inning. And it's still scoreless for the Red Sox. And when we come back, the Kingston Colts have a chance to extend their lead. Bottom third, and Liam Kirkpatrick in the leadoff spot. First pitch swinging. Moonshot to center field. And the catch is made by Andrew Webster. A quick one pitch, one down. And we'll hit the bottom of the order with Casey Cunningham. To the plate. Cunningham will be followed up by Cashman to round out the confirmed three. And Cunningham, like that first pitch, fouls it back. Cunningham fouls that one back again. Right to the backstop at an 0-2 count. For Casey, as he's done some damage to our camera. Knocked it off where it typically is. That's good. That's great. Producer Rias going to fix that GoPro behind the plate. And we're good to go. As Cunningham takes ball two. And it's twos both way. As Cunningham continues his battle. And he pulls that one and scrapes it by the second baseman for a base hit. And Cunningham will win the battle with a single. And there's Declan Cashman as we go back to the top of the order. Cashman 0 for 1 with a ground ball to third base. That's the last time he was here to start the game. Cashman didn't mean to hit it, but he gets contact. Gonna be a tricky play to first to flip the race. He's safe and sound. Declan Cashman puts on the wheels and able to beat the flip attempt from Jabreen, searching for Lee at first base. And he's able to earn himself a base out of it. With 2 on, and Robbie Carmichael 1 for 1 with a single. Had a chance to even load up the bases here. First pitch, Carmichael just early on it, will pull it foul. They'll test him at first. And sliding back in time is Cashman. See the leadoff runner there, Cunningham, inching to find an extra base. Carmichael flies this one to shallow right, fighting the sun, and the catch is made for out number 2. As that was Lachlan Albert who got underneath of it, and there's 2 down. And there's Callum Party. Party got a board on an error to right field. His first time he was up. Came around and scored, so converted when he got on the base fast as well. And Jareen will step off and force Cunningham to get back to the base. Turns and fires, and Party gets that one just on the top of the bat and will spin it into foul territory. As that was a pitch, he would have hit it right, he would have did some damage for sure. Party on the 0-1. Outside for the first ball. And he splits the first 2 pitches. There's the 1-1. Party, chopper to the shortstop. Handle, doesn't look at second, looks at first, and he's off the bag as Lee had to adjust himself in order to make the catch. And so Party is safe, and the bases are loaded. As Grayson Peters just throws it a tad off. And it's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Herndon. Who's got a prime opportunity here with the bases loaded to take a big lead in the game for the Colts. Swings on the first pitch for strike 1. Herndon 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. His first time up. Here's the 0-1 from Jabreen. Only 1 out needed to get out of the sticky situation he finds himself in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he waves at it. As Jabreen gave him something he definitely could have hit. But just missed up on the timing. And Jabreen, a prime opportunity now to find a strikeout and send his team to the offense. And he will. Strike 3, Edison Jabreen gets out of the bases loaded jam and potentially creates some momentum for the Red Sox heading back to the offense. And when we return, we'll see if they can get on the board. You're watching the 2026 Eastern Canadians Intermediate Championships. That's outside for Albert. Oh, pardon me, make that call rain. Oh, the 2-1 pitch from Carmichael. Back at it here for the 4th consecutive inning. And throws up a breaking ball, gets the call. To move it to 2-2. Two-two pitch. And strike 3 on the corner. As that will freeze up Coleraine, catch him looking. And we hit the bottom of the order with Cale Sear. That is the 7th strikeout for Carmichael through the order, and he will hit Cedar for a walk. And so they will get a base runner for the top of the order, Edison Jabreen. We'll see what Jabreen could do as the 2 starting pitchers will go out of here. Jabreen 0 for 1 on the evening. Struck out to start the ball game. 46 pitches for Robbie Carmichael. Through 3 1/3. Has very, very successful work. Very concise. Jabreen, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch on the end of the bat will just foul it off. Will lead us to strike 2 in the count. And we are at the top of the order for the Red Sox, but this is where Carmichael did his best work. Was in the top of the 1st inning when he retired the side in order by himself. 3 consecutive punch-outs. And got a chance to make it 0 for 2 on Jabreen. We'll see how he battles the 0-2. And it's a breaking ball that gets away from Cunningham after Jabreen swung for strike 3, and he'll stay alive as he gets the 1st. And actually it won't matter due to the base being occupied initially when he took off. Sear was there. And it won't matter. You can't take a base on a drop strike 3, so it's a strikeout indeed for Carmichael. Runner in scoring position though for Liam McInnes. We'll see the first pitch for a ball. McInnes 0 for 1 as he struck out in the top of the 1st inning. There's the 1-0 from Carmichael. And swings that one a tad too late. As Carmichael blows it by him, we'll split the first 2 pitches. A ball and a strike. And gets him again with the timing. McKinnon's got to be a bit earlier on the fastball. And Carmichael a chance, I believe, to pick up his 8th strikeout in the game. The 1-2. McInnes, the center field, and the catch is made by Declan Cashman. And the Colts allow a base runner with Cedar after he got hit by a pitch, but nothing more as he stranded at second base. And the Red Sox remain with 0. They'll have to wait to the top of the 5th if they want to get on the board, but the Colts will have an opportunity to extend their lead when we return for the bottom of the 4th inning. bottom of the 4th inning, as this may be the fastest game we've had. We're just hitting the hour mark of the time we've been live, so I'm guessing we've been playing ball for about 50 minutes. We're already at the bottom 4th. First pitch swinging for Bowie. Shortstop to first. Got him. That's a nice play there by Liam McInnes, who moves in, started in left field. But they've shifted everybody around. And McInnes makes a play, and there's one down. And there's Lucas Rogers. Just trying to get something sparked in the Colts offense. DeBreen back at the mound for his 4th consecutive inning. Only 3 runs allowed through 3 innings, so trying to keep that as low as possible and give his team the best chance to get back in it. Rogers up the middle, and it skips on past the knee of Jabreen. And Rogers with a base hit to get aboard for the Colts. And Bryson Hollywood, who flew out to center field his last time he was here. Wouldn't be a bad thing in this situation, as it would advance the runner, but it would cost you an out. And a breaking ball there from Jabreen, perfectly placed. For strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hollywood swings the one high in the air, back to left field, not having to move much. Was the outfielder, makes the grab for out number 2. Pitcher warming up at the bullpen as well for Orleans, number 11, Grayson Peters, who is the original shortstop and explains why McInnes is now in the field. Is taking his warm-up, throw down to first and sliding back there in time was Rogers. So we'll see if Pierce makes an appearance, and well, if Jabreen can get out of this inning, maybe suspecting the bottom of the 5th when he would come into the game. Valente takes a strike on the outside. And well, who can forget Lucas Valente's golden moment earlier this game? A solo shot to center field. That one skips to the backstop. There goes Rogers, very hesitant to go. The throw. It was a good one by the catcher, Hunter Laporte. But just a bit high for the tag to be applied in time, and he's still in second. There's the 1-1. He fouls it back. And you wonder if Jabreen is a bit hesitant to throw him a fastball anywhere near the middle of the zone just because of what Valente did to him last time he threw him something like that. So we'll see how aggressive Jabreen is. He does have 2 strikes against him. Chance to end the 4th inning here for Edison Jabreen and the Red Sox. A 1-2. Just outside, ball 2. And throw down to second as well, as they'll try him. And Valente lifts it in foul territory just beyond the Red Sox bullpen. And we'll stand it with 2 strikes. So Valente battling has fouled back a handful of pitches. Just looking for the finishers, Jabreen. Go back to a 2-2 pitch. That's way up high for ball 3, and Rogers will get an easy free base to third. Doesn't get much easier than that, and a payoff pitch will be incoming from Jabreen with 2 outs. Here's the full count delivery. It's ball 4 for Lucas Valente. And he's down to first base, but runners in the corners. With Charlie Labarge, who popped up to the mound his last time up. He'll look to generate something here. Chance to add to the tally as well with runner at third. Pitch to the plate is a strike. Runner down to second. That's Valente with an easy steal. As they don't even test him. The 0-1. Labarge goes on through. Hesitant on the swing. And Jabreen's got him right where he wants him. Labarge 0-2 down, got to protect. Chance for the strikeout pitch, the 0-2. Labarge lifts this one to left center field. It will drop down. No one took control of it. And it's 2-run shot for Charlie Labarge. As two come in, Valente and Rogers will score. And it's 5-0 for Kingston. As somebody has got to take control of that ball, as it's right in between left and center field, but nobody stepped up to it.
We're going to do 11 or 12 on pitching.
And a pitching change upcoming for Orleans, as that will do it for Edison Jabreen. At the bump, pitched 3 2/3, allowing 5 runs. As you hear the claps all along from both sides of the game. And it's Grayson Peters, who started at shortstop. We saw him warming up in the bullpen, and it's finally time for him to make his debut at the rubber in this evening's contest. So Max Harnden will be the first batter to face Pierce. As he'll take his warm-up. Also a different side of the mound this time to bring the lefty. We'll see the righty now with Pierce. So Pearson here, it's no runners and one runner at second and 2 outs. Only one needed to get out of it, and here's Max Harnden. First pitch, holds off, and it's a first pitch strike there for Pierce. There's the 0-1. And swings that one inside by the hands. Wanted to take a chance on it. It's a quick 0-2 lead here for Peters. Chance to join the ball game and get 3 quick strikes for the Red Sox. Harnden will stay alive. He fouls it back. That's Pierce aggressive right from the get-go. Defined zone. Go back to an 0-2 pitch. High ball 1. Toss down to second. They got him in between 2 bases. The throw to third is in the dirt. As it takes a bounce before it even gets to the third baseman, and Charlie Labarge has stolen third. And they could have had him. They made the right decision to toss down to second, as they had him in between bases with time. And that's strike 3. Grayson Pierce able to pierce the strike zone and get it out of the bottom of the 4th with a runner at third. And the Red Sox will send themselves back to the offense in the top of the 5. Got to score some runs, though, as they still have none. We'll see if they can do so when we come back. Top 5 as we enter a possible 3 more innings of this game. New pitcher in for the Colts, number 21, Callum Party, comes in from first base, and it's first pitch swinging for Pierce. That's out of the glove of Valente, and how about a leadoff runner for the Red Sox? Exactly what they need. As Pierce gets away with one, we'll call it a single. And here's Hunter Laporte, 0 for 1 with a ground ball to second base last time he was here. And so the lefty Party now has a base runner to worry about. Runner's going to second. The throw to get out Peters won't be there. And it scrambles all the way to center field. Peters thinks about it. He'll stay at second. Makes the right decision there. So Laporte down 0-1. Hunter's going to third as well. And no test. Pierce strategic in his steals, and he's got himself at third. And they're a base hit away with no outs from getting on the board for the Red Sox. Now one's in the dirt. Cunningham able to locate it. And if he would have held on for any longer with not being able to find that ball, Pierce may have pulled the trigger. Decides to stay at third base, though. We'll go to a 2-1. That's outside. Ball 3, and the Red Sox dugout is alive. Very loud here in the top of the 5th inning, cheering on their team. They recognize they're not out of it yet. Got to gain some momentum going their way. Throw to third. Got to be close. It was close to the ground. Charlie Herndon at third. Able to hold on to it. Here's the 3-1. And it's strike 2. As it looked like Laporte almost made a step down to first base, thinking it was ball 3 and ball 4 make that. Instead, it's a full count situation. Purdy with the payoff. And it's strike 3 on Laporte in the legs of, and here comes runner home. Grayson Peters takes advantage of a throw down to first as it was in the legs of Cunningham. And the Red Sox are on the board. As I think it might have caught everyone by surprise. Cunningham couldn't find it, tossed down to first, and there goes Pierce all the way down home easily. And so there's one out. And here's Thomas Bouchard. Outside for ball 1 for Purdy. Here's the 1-0 from the lefty. And that's going to get a piece of Bouchard. He's going to head down to first base. And they are loud off the first baseline. I love it. Red Sox creating some mojo. Trying to work off that big first run they just got. And there's Ryder DeBeau, who was 0 for 1 with a ground ball to third base his last time here. Cunningham having a word with Purdy.
We'll have our 50-50 draw at the end of this half inning.
DeBeau is ready to go. He'll await his first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Keep an eye on how aggressive Bouchard is. As we just saw in the previous base runner, Peters, as aggressive as he gets. And it paid off for him. See if Bouchard falls in similar footsteps. And that's a strike call. There's the 1-1. And that is a thing of beauty there from Purdy. Breaking ball, not the full velocity. And just a hard one to pick up if you're DeBeau. And Purdy's got a 1-2 pitch incoming. And DeBeau will stay alive as he fouls it back. Go to a 1-2. Runner's going to second. DeBeau to Herndon off the third baseline, makes the grab. Play to first as the runner was letting off, going to second, and they got the double play. The Colts able to only allow 1 run from the Red Sox and get out of the top of the 5th and leave a runner stranded as they finish it off with a double play. And when we come back, it's Grayson Peters back on the rubber for the bottom of the 5th inning. And there's Liam Kirkpatrick to lead things off. Will be followed up by Casey Cunningham and Declan Cashman as we'll go back to the top of the order for the Colts, up by 4, but the Red Sox able to chip away 1 in the top of the inning. That's a ball up high for a quick 2-0 count going Kirkpatrick's way, who was 0 for 1 after he flew a ball out to center field. That's last time in the batter's box. And that's strike 1 as it clips the outside. As Pierce, who joined the ball game in the bottom of the 4th inning, was able to get out of it. And you know he did a great job. Chopper to the second baseman, bouncing and not able to corral it. And Kirkpatrick will get aboard. As we've seen that a couple times, bouncing balls to the infield, the 2 middle infielders that aren't able to be controlled. And there's Casey Cunningham as we hit the bottom of the order. 1 for 1 with a single. That's outside. Runner down to second. Kirkpatrick sliding in. And he's safe and sound as he steals a base and moves himself to a scoring position. That's a strike down the middle. This puts the first 2 1-1. One pitch to Cunningham. Runner down the third, testing his luck, and out of the glove of the third baseman, Cale Cedar, pardon me. And that will hit Cunningham. Or pardon me, Kirkpatrick on the base paths in the back. And so he'll get third. But it was a prime opportunity to pick a player off. Cedar couldn't control it. Cunningham hits this one just foul off the third baseline. So we'll keep him at 2 strikes. Do a 1-2 again. Cunningham, chopper to the shortstop. Handled, fired to first. It's a 1 bouncer. And Rain won't be able to gather it. Cunningham is safe and Kirkpatrick is home. And it's 6-1 for the Colts as they reestablish their 5-run lead. And that's just a missed throw there from Liam McInnes. That shortstop didn't have enough power on it to carry all the way to first base. And Declan Cashman will have an opportunity here. Back at the top of the order. 1 for 2. Single his last time up. And a ground ball to third his first time. Well, that's a strike call. As we'll split the first 2 pitches. Here's the 1-1 for Pierce. Takes a slice that one up high for strike 2. And Grayson Pierce and the Red Sox still searching for their first out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Have a prime opportunity to do so. And a 1-2 pitch incoming. Breaking ball over top of it, lightly hitting fair territory. Gotta be quick, 5-3. It is. As they beat Cashman to first base. Cale Cedar making a nice play. And there's 1 down as runner will also advance to second base now in a scoring position. And there's Robbie Carmichael. 1 for 2, single and a fly ball to right field. First pitch perfectly placed on the outside. Oh, 1 to Carmichael in the dirt for ball 1. As Hunter Laporte able to keep in front of him. as Ryder DeBow was the initial catcher in the game, but Laporte's replaced him a couple innings ago now. Up high, ball 2. And a 2-1 count for Carmichael. That's strike 2. Two. Strike 3. Looking for Carmichael. Another perfectly placed pitch by Grayson Pierce. And there's 2 down. New pitcher warming up in the bullpen as well. Malcolm Lee has been there for a little bit. Pierce is pitching very well right now, though, so you expect him to stay in the game unless the Red Sox have a number in their head to keep him available for future days. But Lee is getting his warm-up. There's Callum Party. Has reached both times this game off of errors. And first pitch outside, ball 1. And so it's the battle of the relievers as Party pitched the top of the 5th inning for the Colts. Well, the 0-1. Pierce will step off, throw to second instead. And a safe slide from the runner, Robbie Carmichael. I'll try him again, and that one will actually get Carmichael in the back of the helmet. And he looks to be okay. Thankfully hit him in the back of the helmet and not in the neck area as he was on his stomach. Back-to-back pickoff attempts from Pierce. He'll deliver the pitch here. And this one just bounces foul. Party loaded up into it, but gets over top of it and early to foul it off. I'll test him again. Something is getting the eye of the, I believe it's Hunter Laporte relaying the signs to throw down a second. As Carmichael is really getting to them. Party swings that one for strike. Play down the 3rd. And the throw is off the mark again from the infield. We've seen that several times for the Red Sox, where it takes a bounce in the dirt, and when that happens, expectations go elsewhere, and you don't really know what will happen. A lot of the time it's got through the infielders, which it's been intended for. It's 1-2 count, pardon me. Pierce, still an opportunity to get out of it for the Red Sox. Can he find it here? The 1-2. And that one is ripped down the left field line. Callum Party will get himself an RBI, looks for a double, and he will as he buries that one in the left field corner. And it's 7-1 for the Colts. This time has been called by the ump to clean the plate, and what a rip it was for Party. Turned the body and buried it. And there's Charlie Herndon. The runner at second. Herndon swings that one high up and inside, and it bounces on past the glove of Liam McInnes. Purdy will score. It's an RBI single to keep the hitting parade alive for the Colts, and it's 8-1. And there's Declan Bowie to the plate. That's the second RBI single of the evening for Herndon. And Charlie, who went down to second, looks to be in some discomfort. Be okay. Just a stinger must be. Bowie 0 for 2 with a fly ball to right field and a ground ball to the shortstop. Herndon wants to try him. He's asked for it from Pierce, so he'll toss it down and he'll slide back in time. As he put his arms up in the air when Pierce looked at him. He's playing mind games. He is at second base. You can see with his leadoff. Takes a couple strides, waits for Pierce to look at him. And Bowie hits the ground, having to get away from it. As Lee leaves the bullpen as well for the Red Sox. We'll see if that's in the indicator. They're hoping, probably not wanting to make the change in the bottom 5. Bowie will earn a walk. Put 2 on. And there's Lucas Rogers. Single earlier in the ballgame for Rogers. Slice there for strike 1. Rogers, one that's dying down, takes a hard bounce in front of McInnes. Can he make a play? It's too late. And the bases are loaded for the Colts after an awkward read there from McInnes, as he had to read the one hop rapidly. And the Colts have a chance with the bases loaded for Bryson Hollywood, who's 0 for 2 with a fly ball to center field and a fly ball to left field. And the Orleans head coach heading over to the mound. And that will do it for Grayson Pierce. Comes into relief for the starter, Jabreen. And just in the last couple innings, couldn't find a rhythm. And Malcolm Lee, who started in first base, will come into the second time this tournament at the Hill. So he will take his warm-up before we get back underway. And the Colts have quite the control on this game now, 8-1. And the Red Sox, they haven't had a whole lot of base runners either. Their offense is going to need to flip a 180 going to the top of the 6th inning when we get there. We are also currently in mercy rule watch 2 with the runner at first. If he came around and scored, including the 2 runners that are on third and second, that would also do it for the ball game. I just thought of that. So the Red Sox, their prime goal right now is got to avoid that, just to see another offensive opportunity on the ball. And so we'll get back underway. As Lee is ready to go. First pitch to Hollywood in the dirt. For ball one. We'll take one down the middle of the plate. Little Hollywood. We'll split the first two pitches 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Hollywood holds off and misses on the outside as he takes a stumble. Walking outside the batter's box is Hollywood. See if he can regroup. The 2-1 pitch. And good play by Laporte to keep that ball in front of him. As we've seen how aggressive Charlie Herndon could be on the base paths, and you have to feel if it gets to the backstop, if anything does, it's green light for Herndon. 3-1. It's a bases loaded walk for Bryson Hollywood. And the Colts will score to make it 9-1. As Malcolm Lee unable to find a rhythm with the first batter he faces. Got to be careful now. Walk-off run at second base. And here's Lucas Valente, the home run man earlier in the game. How about a grand slam? First pitch for a strike on the inside. And Valente lifts this one in foul territory, and it does stay inside the fence. That's Coleraine was chasing it down. Well, drop down for a foul ball and a quick 0-2 lead here from Malcolm Lee. Chance to get out of the jam and send his team to an opportunity on the offense. 0-2. Got him. Strike three to end the inning as Lee strikes him out and keeps the game alive for the Red Sox. And when we come back at the top of the sixth, the Red Sox down 8, but they got a chance. Got to get the offense going. We'll see if they can do it when we come back. Friends and family from both teams here at Cricket, spending their Friday in Kingston. Leading things off here in the top of the sixth inning, number 16, Andrew Webster. 0 for 1 in the ball game with a strikeout his last time he was here. He'll see a strike for the first pitch. It's back of the bump, Callum Purdy the lefty, makes another inning appearance. He'll up one in the last inning. That was the first run of the ball game for the Red Sox. Had a couple base runners as well. Would love to have something like that again. So Webster shows bunt, so lets it go through for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down in the dirt, heavy bounce. And if somebody was on base, I had a feeling he could have got a couple bags out of that. As it took a heavy bounce off of Cunningham's, or pardon me, now Valente behind the plate. Equipment. Nonetheless, we'll see a 3-1 count. Chance for a leadoff walk, and Party will keep him there with a breaking ball to bring us to a full count. And we'll have a payoff pitch to start the top of the 6th. And it goes the Red Sox way. It's ball 4 for Andrew Webster. And he heads down to first base. And Malcolm Lee, the reliever, will go at it with the Colts reliever. 0 for 1 is Lee with a strikeout earlier in the game. This Party will test him at first. Takes a chance on one down low, runner down to second. And by the time Valente even had it in his hand, it was second base for Andrew Webster. So he moves himself to a scoring position. 0-1 to Lee. Likes that one again, and there goes Webster once more. One corner to the next, and he's got some speed on him. Does it rapidly. It is a base hit away from chipping away at this Colts lead and making it 2 the count for the Red Sox. Breaking ball up the middle from Lee as he hits it right to center field. It's an RBI single for Malcolm Lee. And the Red Sox double their tally. It's 9-2. And there's Lachlan Albert. 0 for 1. Ground ball to third. Test him at first again. And Carmichael, a little pump fake. But the entire Red Sox dugout ensuring that Lee knows that Carmichael, the first baseman, still has the ball. Pitch on the outside for a ball. Albert, contact. Not intentional. They tried to hold the swing, but either way, we'll foul it back. That's just one of those ones where he tries to hold off, but the pulse trajectory is exactly to where his barrel is planted. 1-1. Takes a swing at that one, play down to first as Lee was aggressively down the base path. He will be able to slide back in time and stay safe. Strike 2, though, going Party's way, which makes it a pitcher's count. And ball 2. To the backstop. There goes Lee. And there's no contest for that one. Easy base as it didn't take much of a bounce off the back fence of the backstop. Made Valente's job a little bit harder behind the plate. Payoff pitch goes the way of Lachlan Albert, and he'll join first base with ball 4. And here's Thomas Tessier. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As assistant coach Jace Beauchart will go have a conversation with his infield. As Beauchart will get everybody on the same page and they'll disperse back to their positions. And we're good to go. 2 on for the Sox. There's the first pitch to Tessier. Showing bunt. Contact will just won't be able to get it square and foul it off the first base line. Breaking ball gets it on the outer half for strike 2. And a chance for Party to find the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. The 0-2 pitch. Whipped inside, throw down to second. That's airmail to center. And a good recovery by Cashman, who covered the ground quickly to the ball and got it into the infield. And we'll have a 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. As Party gives him the finisher on the outside, and it's back-to-back strikeouts for Tessier this afternoon. 33 pitches for Callum Party. You wonder if they're going to try to keep him under that 35. And this be potentially his last batter. Cole Rain, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Chance to load the bases up, though, if you're Rain. Strike 1. And takes a slice that one down low for strike 2. And a chance here for Party to pick up back-to-back punch-outs. We'll see how Rain battles. The 0-2. Outer half, gets past Valente. Both runners on the go, and they'll both be safe. As there was really no chance for Valente to throw down. So 2 runners now in scoring position for Rain to work with. And it's ball 2 to tie the count up. And the finisher from Party. He likes the breaking ball to try to get him to freeze up batters, and he does it again there. And that will do it for Callum Party, as they'll go a different direction. Keep him under that 35 pitch count threshold, which means he won't be able to pitch tomorrow, but he can on Sunday. And we'll see who they call in to take to the hill. And it's Charlie LaBarge, the second reliever into this game, as he'll look to try to ride things out to a potential closure if the Red Sox aren't able to come back. And here it's 2 runners but 2 outs. So not a terrible situation for LaBarge. As Charlie will finish his warm-up before we get back underway. Long day here in Kingston, as it is most days with 3 games, but it's the incredible baseball that keeps you going. And well, tomorrow on a Saturday weekend, we'll have the Diamond in Cornwall, who I believe are in talks, if not confirmed, of moving up a couple hours to 9 a.m. first pitch. We're supposed to have some anticipated rain around noon, so a smart decision, instead of starting at 11, to move those games up to 9. Not confirmed, but I believe very likely for that to happen. As for the other 2 games, no word on if those times will be changed. It's the Ottawa West Twins and the Kingston Colts, scheduled for 2. And at 5, the Trois-Rivières Blackbirds and the Oakville Whitecaps, folks. 2 teams that are 3-0. That will be quite the game you won't want to miss. We'll have it all here live on the KBA, Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel. So remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we're bringing you every single game live here on YouTube. And hey, if you know people that want to watch, make sure to share the link around. It's free. Why wouldn't you want to watch? We're putting on this amazing broadcast. A step up here for us at KBA, as we hope you're enjoying everything we're providing to us. But hey, most importantly, we hope you're enjoying the incredible baseball, just like we are. With myself, Jacob Ewing, and producer Rias Hennessy are enjoying this baseball very much. And so LaBarge looks ready to go. And Cale Sear will await his first pitch from the new reliever. And it's strike 1 on Sear. That one gets through. Here comes Leon home. The flip to the plate, the tag, not there in time. Malcolm Lee is safe. And the Red Sox make it 9-3. And their attempt to get back on this game is 1 run closer. So Sear will step back into the batter's box after one of his teammates just came on home. 1-1. Sear pulls this one. Herndon handles. Cross diamond is good. And so one will not convert as Lachlan Albert came through home. And the top of the 6th is ended. The Colts up by 6. Have a chance to walk it off if they can score 4. If not, we'll see a do-or-die top of the 7th for the Red Sox. But first, the Colts look to produce more offense when we come back. Bottom of the sixth to get underway here, and leading things off, well, it's the man who ended the top of the sixth, Charlie LaBarge, who ended it at the mound. Pulls away for ball one on the outside. Malcolm Lee remains in the game after joining us in the bottom of the fifth. One of LaBarge turns into 2-0 on that pitch. The Red Sox looking still for their first win of the tournament, and while this one not gone their way so far, they got one more inning to do so, to do their damage at the top of the seventh. And it's a 4-pitch walk for Charlie LaBarge to put him on first base. Bring up Max Herndon. As I believe the only other team to not win a game as well as the Cornwall River Rats. And the Ottawa West Twins are also 0-2. Throw down to second, and that takes a hard bounce off of LaBarge, who is mid-stride of running. So LaBarge will steal base. Herndon holds on. One and one through the first two pitches. Herndon, chopper to the second baseman. In the glove on the forehand, toss to Rain in time. And a hug there from the two middle infielders on Orleans, celebrating the out, keeping the spirits high for the guys in red. Exactly, I love to see it. Exactly what they need. And here's Liam Kirkpatrick. Got a board last time up on an error. First pitch up high into the helmet. And we'll start off 1-0. Kirkpatrick shows bunt, lays it down. It will ride fair down the third base line. Lee turns to first. The throw is safe. Kirkpatrick able to beat the throw. And it's runners in the corners as LaBarge didn't want to risk it. Stays at third. It's an infield bunt for Kirkpatrick. Casey Cunningham reached on an error early in the game. Hit a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to Cunningham. There's a strike, throw down to second. Kirkpatrick safe with a slide. So Cunningham will start down 0-1. Shows bunt just like Kirkpatrick did moments ago. Follows it back as he gets a tip on it for strike two. And chance for Lee to get his second out of the inning. Now it's skied high for ball one. Or with an 0-2 lead, he can afford to do that. 1-2. Outside, ball 2. And Cunningham's back in it. Lee looking for the finisher. And Cunningham will stay alive. We'll stay to the 2-2 counter after that last foul ball. That one gets Cunningham. Strike 3. And the first bunch out of the bottom 6 for Malcolm Lee, and there's 2 down. As time is called. And it looks like a change in third baseman. As Liam McGinnis will go to third base, and coming on in is Lachlan Albert. So with 2 outs, 2 on for Cashman. Looking to cash in a pair. This time was called, I believe, by Cashman. Granted at the last second before the pitch was released. Cashman will now see his first pitch. Holds off, strike 1 down the middle. Cashman 1 for 3, single and 2 ground balls to third base. Lachlan Albert now on his way to the bullpen as well, in case they need him. Cashman pops this one up, I'm guessing way behind us here in the backstop in the broadcast booth. Of course, there's no windows behind us, so unfortunately can't see where that ball went, but 0-2 hole for Cashman. Chance for Lee to get out of the inning. And Cashman will keep us alive as he fouls it back once more. As Cashman ties his shoe, he's good to go. Foul the pair back. Lee just searching for the finisher. Is it here? 0-2. Got him. Slows it down and gets Cashman swinging for strike 3 to end the inning. And so 2 are left stranded. And the Red Sox send us to a top of the 7th. They're not out of it yet. They need the best inning they've had, I believe, this entire tournament. They need 6 to see a bottom of the 7th to keep themselves alive. We'll find out if they can do it when we come back. top of the 7th. And if it's miracle is going to happen for the Red Sox, it's got to happen now. And it's top of the order, Edison Jabrin due up. Liam McInnes following him up. And then Grayson Peters finishing off the confirmed 3. Charlie Labarge, who joined us in the game back an inning ago, will look to finish things up here in the top 7. And a quick 0-2 lead here for Labarge. 0-2. Jabrin ropes this one to right field, and that's a positive way to start for the Red Sox. A base hit to get aboard first. As time is called, as I believe a ball got loose out of the bullpen. He's got a bit too excited there with a fast thrown ball. And they got someone warming up. I believe that is Lachlan Albert still warming up. If we do see a bottom of the 7th, expect him to come in and be the closer. As McInnes waits his first pitch from Labarge. Down the middle, ground ball for McInnes. They want to turn 2. Herndon gives it to the second baseman. It's a fielder's choice to keep a runner out of scoring position. And a heads-up play there by Charlie Herndon. I think his initial reaction was, why don't we turn 2? But they'll get 1. There's Grayson Peters, 1 for 2 with a single his last time up. Strikeout his first. First pitch, breaking ball, will just miss down and inside. Here's the 1-0. Gets Pierce reaching for it across the plate. That is a nice pitch there from Labarge. Awkward follow through from Grayson. Here's the 1-1. On the end of the bat from Pierce. As he was early on the swing. As Labarge gives him some off speed. Tactical throwing here from Charlie. Looking for the finisher here. As he'll step off. I don't know if him and Valente agreed with what he was trying to give him. Went back to that breaking ball on the inside. Misses for ball 2. Really likes that pitch, and it works quite often. Where it starts like the trajectory is going to hit Pierce and then breaks back in. Labarge down to first. An easy slide back there in time from Jabrin. See if he goes back to that same pitch we were just talking about. Of the 2-2. Goes to the fastball and just misses down low for ball 3. It's full count here for Pierce. Trying to put 2 on. Here's the payoff. Up the middle, and it splits the infielders as Grayson Pierce earns himself a single, wins the full count, and there's 2 on for the Red Sox. And a mound beating here for Labarge. The head coach goes to talk to him. And I think that will do it for Charlie. And it will. So a new pitcher into the ball game, and it's Max Herndon. who comes into relief. Only 2 outs needed for the Colts to confirm victory if the Red Sox can't come back. And it's Hunter Laporte, the cleanup hitter, who will be the first one to face the new pitcher. And so by the sounds of it, I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that tomorrow's 11 a.m. game between the Diamond and the Cornwall River Rats could be extended earlier to 9 a.m. and it seemed like it was heading that way, but after some discussion with all parties, it is confirmed it will be an 11 a.m. first pitch between the River Rats and the Diamond. As there is rain expected for around noon, so fingers crossed it holds off and we're able, well, perfect scenario, we play all 3 games tomorrow, but just hope to get a couple of them through and the rain holds off for as long as possible. But we do have a rain day in place if it does spill tomorrow, the 22nd of July, after the round robin is over and the day before the semifinals would be the day to make up for those games. First pitch from Max Harnden, blows it by on first strike. Hunter Laporte 0 for 2. Ground ball is second his first time and a strikeout last time he was here. Harnden for ball 1. Looks like a very high arm angle from Harnden. As we'll get a good look at it here. 1-1. That's very high up there. Runner down to third, and I don't think Valente didn't even bat an eye at him. Let him go. But yeah, confirmed. Harnden releases it very high up. If it was a clock, it'd probably be about 11:30 or around 11 o'clock where he's got his arm up there. Here's the 2-1. And gets the Laporte swinging for strike 2. Runner down to second as Pierce able to get into a scoring position. Laporte ready to go. Behind the plate for a lot of this game was Hunter. All the way to 2-2 from Harnden. Pulls this one past the glove of Charlie Harnden. 1 run will score. And the Red Sox are 1 step closer. An RBI single from Hunter Laporte, and it's 9-4.
Now batting, number 18, Thomas Bouchard.
And Thomas Bouchard, who is 1 for 1, single and a walk. The only guy who's perfect on the day in the lineup for the Red Sox. Would love to produce something here. And pulled them once, even another step closer. It would be a 4-run game if he's able to cash in the runner at third. And Bouchard will foul it back on the first pitch as he gets underneath of it. Runner down to second. They will test him. And that ball gets all the way to center field. Here comes the runner, and Pierce will score. And how about as well, Laporte gets from first to third. It's a missed throw from Valente. And the Colts have a lead. And they understand they're only 2 outs away from ending the ball game if it score stands right now, but they can't get too comfortable. as the difference now sits at 4, and with a point at third, could be a 3-run game in a snap of a finger. Here's the 1-1 to Bouchard. Bouchard lifts this one to right center field. Someone's got to call it, and the catch is made. The play to the plate. This could end the game, and it will. What a rocket of a toss from Robbie Carmichael. On the dot to Lucas Valente, and he confirms the tag to end the ball game. And the Colts win it 9-5, the final score, and get their first win in the 2026 Eastern Canadians Intermediate Championships. On the flip side, the Red Sox still winless through 3 games. And for tomorrow, they will have the off day to regroup before they're back on Sunday when they face off against the Oakville Whitecaps at 2 p.m. For the Colts, we will see them tomorrow. They'll play the midday game, scheduled for 2 o'clock against the Ottawa West Twins, as they look to flip over 500 after they end today 1-1. 3 games on schedule for tomorrow. Diamond versus Cornwall at 11 o'clock. Ottawa West versus the Kingston Colts at 2. And Trois-Rivières takes on the Oakville Whitecaps at 5 p.m. The 2 teams that are 3-0. That will be a thriller. Subscribe to the Kingston Baseball Association YouTube channel if you don't want to miss any games of the championships, especially those exciting games tomorrow. This one ends the host team's favor, 9-5, as the Kingston Colts take it over the New Orleans Red Sox. For us here at Cricket, enjoy your Friday. I've been Jacob Ewing, joined alongside producer Ryan Hennessy. We'll see you tomorrow.